Namaste, I am Soumya and welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today's video is about this perfume. This is Ministry of Oud from Paris Ghana, and the one we are talking about is Oud Satin. I wish I could show you the box that it came in. We had the box the entire 2+ months. And yesterday my husband was in a cleaning spree. He needs to get new perfume, so he cleaned out everything and threw the box. However, I will leave a picture here. As many of you know, Paris Ghana is known to make dupes and clones, and this is exactly the same. This one is said to be a clone of Maison Francis Kurdejan's Oud Satin Mood. This is what the bottle looks like. Look at this. So beautiful. It feels so heavy. That's what the cap looks like. Can you see? There. It's a beautiful presentation. And as you can see, only this much is left. And both me and my husband have been using it for less than 3 months for sure, and more than 2 months. And we finished it off. We both are over sprayers. Now let's spray it. I think you can see I'm in a darker background for the spray. It is a beautiful, the quality of the nozzle, the sprayer, the way it disperses, everything is beautiful. Okay, for me this is a jammy rose. This is only 50 dirhams and it's how many ml? It's 100 ml. And they say this is an extrait de parfum, but in my opinion, this performs like an EDP. So as I mentioned, this is a very jammy rose. If you compare it with the real Oud Satin Mood, in my humble opinion, I don't own the real Oud Satin Mood. I've only smelled it once in a very luxury perfume boutique, and they only give you one spritz and it was on my skin. So to me that one felt a little too deep, a little too strong. Compared to that, this is a little more powdery and a little more feminine leaning in my opinion. Again, depending on where you live, depending on the kind of scents you prefer, depending on your skin chemistry, you might have a different opinion. To me, this is a little more feminine leaning. My husband felt the same. So he kept on combining this with Amir al Oud. He kept combining this with other oud attars from Samawa. So, and I think even also a tobacco attar, because he felt this was a little too soft, too powdery, and the rose was too jammy. There is obviously oud in it, but the jammy rose, the vanilla, it takes more prominence. So as I mentioned, it's in 100 ml, and for that you're paying only 50 dirhams, while the real Oud Satin Mood from MFK is close to 2000 dirhams. So comparing both and finding fault in it, I don't think it's worth it. So yeah, for me this is the perfect scent if you are someone who's just starting out with oud, starting out with Middle Eastern scents. You do enjoy MFK, but you find MFK pricey and a little too deep, then this is perfect for you. Now let's go into the notes. I've written it down. The notes are oud, Bulgarian rose, Turkish rose, benzoin, vanilla, and violet. So if you enjoy violet and you enjoy the dry down of vanilla with some jammy rose, you will enjoy it. But if you are looking for the exact clone of the real Oud Satin Mood, for this price you might find faults in it, as I mentioned. I would go ahead and say that this is the perfect budget wedding scent, especially in Indian weddings. We do have louder clothes, louder makeup, so a perfume like this could be wonderful. You could even layer it with different kinds of oud. You could even layer it with different kinds of a rose. Now after you hear there is a rose and there is a vanilla, don't compare it with Mancera's Roses Vanille, because they are completely different. Roses Vanille is more girly. This is a little more matured. Okay, I'm still waiting for the 10 minutes mark. I have always noticed that on my skin and even on my husband's skin, almost after 10 to 15 minutes, this has a resin like vibe. You like directly smell resins, but it's also laced with vanilla. So jammy rose, resins, vanilla. The oud is not too loud. Yeah, it's a very pleasant fragrance. It's something almost everyone would enjoy. I'll be very honest, this is not something I would be repurchasing because it didn't wow me. The longevity is really good, 8 hours. And there's not much of any CH, but the first 1 hour it has crazy projection. 1.5 hours it has crazy projection, especially if you, like my husband sprays it in the bedroom, and almost even like 45 minutes to an hour later I can smell it in the bedroom though he's gone. And yeah, so it has that quality. I think that's all I want to say about it. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you have tried this fragrance and what do you think about it. I thoroughly enjoyed it, as I mentioned. However, we are finishing off this bottle now. This is all that is left, and I am keen to try something different, probably from Paris Corner, but also I recently tried Ajwad, so I was considering buying that from Latafa. So that's it. Would I say it's unisex? As I mentioned, I feel it's a tiny bit more feminine leaning. You can obviously layer it with different ouds that you have, different tobacco attars that you have to make it more masculine. However, both me and my husband have used it. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts. Bye bye.